So now we're going to be talking about your espresso grinder. So this is an example of one home espresso grinder. And how it works is you have your hopper here where you fill the beans up, and it drops down into the area where the coffee is actually ground, spits it out into the dosing chamber. On the right-hand side here, I have a lever to pull the coffee out of the dosing chamber, and later into the portafilter, and you got a rest here for your portafilter. And on the right-hand side as well, I have a switch to turn on the grinder. So one of the biggest things that affects the espresso shot is the grind coarseness. And on an espresso machine, espresso grinder like this here, I have, as labeled on the grinder, turning this collar counterclockwise grinds the coffee finer, and turning it clockwise grinds the coffee coarser. So what that's doing is, the finer the coffee is, the more resistance that it creates for the water when it's passing through during the extraction process. So the finer the coffee is, the longer the shot's going to take to pull, and the slower it's going to pull. And the coarser the coffee is, the faster it's going to pull, and the less time that it's going to take to pull the shot. So if you have a smaller home grinder like this one here, all you're going to do is fill up your beans in there and put the lid on and start grinding for the espresso grind. And you're just going to, the only way that you have to control grind coarseness on one of these grinders is by the length of time that you grind. And so you're just going to grind considerably longer than you would for a normal drip cup of coffee. It might be about 20 seconds. And you're just going to create a grind that's considerably finer than normal coffee.